Hi, this is Tara from Jula Bay Design Studio, and today I'm going to show you how to spot theft shops on Etsy. If you haven't watched my How to Find a Good Shop on Etsy video, please check it out. I will provide the link in the description below. So today, I've been dealing with 3 theft shops that have actually purchased my pen designs. I believe they've purchased them from my Design Bundles shop. And they are selling my actual files to people. Now, how did I find this out? Someone who bought from one of these stores actually emailed me and let me know. So thank you so much for honest, great people out there for letting true designers know. They were a little disappointed because they thought they were buying from me. So recently I've had to add this cross yucky looking watermark to my mock-ups on Etsy to help prevent some of this theft. I also have a Design Bundle shop, which you can see on my mock-up here. I don't have that watermark on there quite yet. It will be added on very soon. So I have my listing here for sale of all of my pen wrappers. So this item has been purchased and stolen and is now being sold on Etsy by 3 shops that I have spotted and reported. So I'm going to show you some things that you can look for to find theft shops. The first one I'm going to start with was with the actual shop that stole my design that person bought and actually informed me about. So let's just look at this listing. So this shop right here has 4 sales in it. So that's first off a little bit suspicious. Not saying that all new shops are suspicious, but it's something that if it's a brand new shop, I would be curious about this. I would investigate their shop a lot and try to decide, is this somewhere I want to buy from? The mock-up has my company logo on it. It does not match their company name. It says Jula Bay all over this mock-up. That is a huge red flag. Why are they selling Jula Bay files? There isn't a single designer in this universe that allows for their files to be resold by another shop. It just doesn't happen. If you see a design being sold in more than one shop, it's because somebody has stolen the design and is trying to make money off of someone else's work. So this one is even extra lazy that they didn't even try to change my mock-up. The next thing you can look at is this is a digital file. However, there's a quantity here. Why would there be a quantity on a digital file? I wouldn't want to buy more than one digital file. That just doesn't make sense. It also says it's low in stock. Digital files don't go out of stock. So this is looking really suspicious to me right off the bat without even looking and noticing the Jula Bay. The next thing it says is that it takes 1 day to deliver a digital file. That's weird. It should be instant. That's how it works on Etsy. They instantly download it. Says it dispatches from the United States. Okay, that's interesting. Doesn't ship to Canada, so whatever. Okay, so it says it goes to the United States. That is interesting. Okay, now if I keep going down, I could message this Lewis guy and see if he responds to me. If he's a good shop owner, he should respond to me, and he should respond to me fairly quickly because most real decent shop owners respond even when they're not working. Now let's go down to the very bottom because I want to see what kind of payments this guy takes. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's in his shop. Sorry. So let's go into his shop. This is just the one listing. All right. So let's look at his items. Actually, I was thinking about payments. Let's go down and check out payments. So he was in the USA. This Lewis is supposedly in the USA. However, when I come down to shop policies, the only payment method he takes is PayPal. Guess what? This shop is not in the United States. The only way this shop could be in the United States is if they're accepting all the Etsy payments, because Etsy does not allow you to set up your shop with just PayPal anymore. They haven't for a long time. You have to use Etsy payments. They should have Etsy payments all activated here. The only way that this is not possible is if they are not eligible for Etsy payments. So that means that this shop is in one of the countries not listed in here. A brand new shop on Etsy that's selling someone else's logo file, that's only accepting PayPal as a payment method, huge red flags. Don't buy from these people. Look and try to find, oh, look at this. I want this. Hey, Jula Bay is selling this. Maybe I should search for a Jula Bay. Oh, there it is. That makes sense. Next, huge red flag. Look at all the other listings in here. They are selling all copyright protected images. You cannot sell Avengers files. You cannot sell Disney files. You cannot sell NFL files. You can't sell Pokemon. They are all copyrighted. This one I'm not sure, but you'll see very soon. They kind of look like Bratz dolls, but I'm not sure what they are. But you'll kind of see soon that these are suspicious. You can't sell Grey's Anatomy files. The other huge red flag, and I don't understand why they do it, and someone else who fights this every day has pointed it out, they often have a physical item for sale in their shop as well. So this one has an outrageously priced mirror. Why is that in this shop? Their listing files look nothing alike. This one has a like blue bottom with PNG, SVG, DFX, EPS, whatever. This one has the gold, mine has the gold band in the middle. This one has a green one in here. This is crazy. This does not look like a legit shop. No way. I would not buy from these people. Let's go to the second shop. This guy stole, or girl, I don't know, stole all of my mock-ups. Okay, so they took all of them from my Design Bundles shop. If you remember, I have all of these, okay? So I have all my mock-ups on my Design Bundles shop. So let's look at this, guys, or girls. So this one, once again, my logo right on there, but they've cropped it. They tried to make it look better, but hello, the logos are right in the file. They actually have some other background they put it on. This one they cropped super strange, and if you look really carefully, you probably can find my watermark in this file. This one they cropped, and look at, oh, Jula, I can see my watermark throughout these images. Cropping once again, but there's my logo. Cropping really ugly. Cropping really ugly. Oh, that one is cropped like crazy. And then, yeah, cropped, ugly, trying to take off my thing. And then look, they cropped this out of here. Why? Because they didn't want to show Jula Bay. They noticed my logo there, but nowhere else. Like, come on, people. Okay, so back onto this art new whatever. Okay, so once again, they have this listed as an actual download file versus the other people, but they're saying that you're going to get a text file. That's weird. I would be a little curious about that. I wouldn't necessarily, I'm not supposed to be getting a text file. It's probably a link to a Google Drive because that's how the other people are sharing my files. Now let's look at his description because this is interesting. So we'll look up his name is Maurice. I think. I don't know how to say that. So let's read. We'll just read blah, blah, blah. It says it includes PNG, SVG, and JPEG, but the file thing clearly says PNG. That's weird. It gives you some details on how you can download it, refunds, etc. And then this part, so interesting. I don't accept returns, exchanges, or cancellations, but please contact me if you have problems with your order. Janessa, owner of Janessa Digitals. Who is Janessa Digitals? There's no Janessa Digitals in here. This doesn't make any sense. I am super confused about this shop, but let's go into this shop and look even more. So these people indicate they're in the United States. Maurice or Janessa, I'm not sure who this might be. Let's check out Janessa's payment. Oh, look at that. Only PayPal once again. This shop is not in the United States. Sorry. Oh, and look at this fun little baby doll SVG bundle here. That's the same that was in the other shop. These guys have 4 listings, they have 0 sales, and they have my file and this Jeep one, which once again, none of these, oh, look at this one. Oh, sorry, getting sidetracked. This one's watermarked with pay SOOS. Probably could easily find this person's file. Yeah. And if you look through these, like I say, you're going to see my watermark. You're going to see everything. So there's another very suspicious, like, don't buy from that shop. This guy has multiple items. Wow, 7. They have 16 sales. They are from, I'm not sure where they're from. Oh, sorry, United States again. This one actually accepts all the payments. So this shop might legitimately be in the United States. They're in one of the countries where Etsy payments are accepted. So they are not going to be in the same country as the last 2. However, once again, this baby doll SVG file, this is probably a bestseller on Etsy. The bottom color versus the bottom color looks nothing the same. This layout looks nothing the same. This one looks nothing the same. This one, I know the designer of this actually, and I'm going to point it out. You can see they cropped off her logo. Her logo is right there because I know who she is, and they cropped it off. So none of these are uniform. They're not this person's file. They also did the same cropping as that other company, which makes me think they're somehow related. They got the files from the same location. I do believe they're sharing these files. This one has a PDF to download. This one has my actual description from my shop with things removed from it. So pretty easy to see. That's just looking at Etsy. And if you noticed, none of them had any information about them. None of them had another website you could go look at. None of them mention a Facebook group. Nothing. If I go to Google and I Google for them, you will find nothing on these stores. You see their one Etsy shop, and then there's nothing. Where's the other ones? RS, this guy. Or girl, I don't know. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing that is matching to them. No Facebook groups. And this one, I mean, this brings up zip codes and like there's nothing. People who are selling things generally don't go by a number. They're going to want to brand themselves so that you can find them. Finding 34450, you're finding like zip codes. There's nothing. So these are some huge red flags, people. You, as customers, you need to look at this. You need to understand. The other thing to look at, if I do tooled leather SVG, because I know there's a lot of theft in here. If you see multiple stores here, this one's also stolen my designs before. If you look at this one, this one, this one, there used to be 2 other shops selling this exact mock-up. If you see it being sold by multiple stores, right there, it's the same guy, but he's got it listed multiple times. If you see it being sold on multiple shops, it's stolen, people. This designer, the original one, who I believe is this person, because it's a bestseller, this designer is not allowing this person to sell their file. They are selling it by stealing it. A lot of the stolen files are actual bestseller files. So if you see a bestseller band on someone else's file, they're often stolen. Sadly, some of these shops who steal them get the sales all the way up to the bestseller mode because it's so hard to get them shut down. So basically, us designers need your help. We need you to start thinking about who you're buying from. We need you to actually look at who you're buying from. We need you to assess the company and decide, is this someone that I feel is legitimate and that deserves my money? Or is this someone who has stolen someone else's work and is not going to give me their own work? So I thank you for listening. I hope this was helpful. I hope you share it with everyone you know who buys files. And it's really not that hard. It doesn't take any length of time. I've tried to be as detailed as I can to explain it to you, but it's so simple. Use common sense. Basically, check the brand. Does it match? Does the shop look consistent? Do they have internet presence? Do they have a lot of sales? Have they been around for a while? Are they selling a strange item in their shop? Do they accept Etsy payments or just PayPal? Do they have best sellers in their shop from other stores that theirs isn't a bestseller, even if it is it not theirs? Do they have logos or watermarks of other people's companies on their files? And are they selling the big name, brand name, Disney, Marvel? Are they selling obviously copyrighted things? If they are, go somewhere else. Thank you for listening.